Hello and welcome to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 3. Alright, this is my new Let's Play. Before I get started on talking about this too much, I will point you in the direction of the annotation, which will take you directly to the start of the gameplay, in case you didn't want to sit through this. So I'll just quickly explain the format. So this will be a semi-professional 100% run. That is right, 100%! So this is going to be quite an undertaking for me, but I've played this game so many times that it should be easy as pie. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have alternating videos, one of optional content and one of storyline content. I will go through that a bit more later. Alright, so yeah, what else to say? This is the first 3D game in the Grand Theft Auto series, released in 2001 for the PS2 and later ported to the PC and the Xbox. I'm playing the PC version for this run and I'm hoping that you will enjoy. So I'll start with the opening cutscene.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Come on! Señor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Welcome to Liberty City. Alright. Welcome everyone to Grand Theft Auto 3. Let's go head over to our safe house and get this rollicking mafia adventure ready. So, I'm sure everyone's familiar with this game enough to know that I don't have to explain all the tutorial and all the game mechanics to you, so I'll let the tutorial do its work there.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes. I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
Alright, so our good friend 8-Ball here, who helped us break out of the prison transport, is ready to introduce us to a life of crime. And while we already pretty much had a life of crime, if the opening cutscene's anything to go by, we're ready to get right back into it. So, not only are we... well, okay, well that's our first kill. Enjoy.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
Eight Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Alright, so Luigi Gottarelli of the fine establishment Sex Club 7 has given us some work. We need to go pick up one of his girls, Misty. And I don't really want to know why she's at the clinic, but nonetheless we're picking her up anyways. So, that out of all the times I've played this mission, I've never noticed that 8-Ball has a little, "Hey ladies, 8-Ball's here," when he goes into the club. That's amazing that I never noticed that. But yeah, so there's obviously a lot of detail to this game that you can miss on your first run. And even subsequent runs. Okay, and I just wanted to introduce you to a segment that I'm going to be doing on here, and I said that I'll be doing a 100% run, and while all optional 100% content will be saved for bonus videos, which I will alternate between the main story videos, I will be editing in vehicle showcases, where I'll attempt to drive every vehicle in the game, and I'll sort of, I'll give you a segment on all their pros and cons, and sort of showing the variety of how they drive, and the advantages of each vehicle. Alright, so that's our first mission completed, and we've been given our first payment. Driving down to the clinic a couple of streets away is worth $1,500 according to Luigi. But what are we going to do with this money? Well, there's not a whole lot we can do, but for now, before we start the second mission, I'd just like to give you that vehicle showcase. See you in a bit. The Kuruma is the first car you're going to drive in Grand Theft Auto 3. It's actually my favourite car in the game. It's very solid, it has good speed, and it also has 4 doors. One of the few cars that have 4 doors, so it's good for picking up passengers on missions. It also handles really well, and it's a really difficult car to actually flip over. So it's got a lot of stability, and other cars are not going to knock it over very easily, so it's good for missions. It is also moderately fast with moderate acceleration. It's kind of like a taxi in that respect. It's not quite as quick as the taxi, but it is definitely more solid. It's probably not quite suited for unique stunt jumps, because it's not quite fast enough. You'll want to use a sports car for those. But for general cruising around, or for regular missions, it is a blast. That's terrible parking, but I'm sure no one will mind. Alright, so this is the mission marker, which you can see in the helpful tips at the top left of the corner. So, once you step into this thing, you are obligated to go through with the mission, whether you complete it or not. So, make sure you know what you're doing when you step into it.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guys been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Alright, so, another tutorial mission. This time, we're going to be killing someone. And while that should be the first person we kill in the game, I already ran over that hobo, so this isn't going to be quite as satisfying. But we will be getting a car out of it, or at least Luigi will be. Right, so if you're more familiar with later games in the series, you'll actually be quite spoiled by the fact that you have free mouse look while driving in a vehicle, and you will also have a radar which is in colour and is much more detailed. Well, no such thing exists in GTA 3, I'm afraid. So, if you haven't played it before for some crazy reason, but you have played, say, San Andreas or Vice City, then you will be a little more used to certain things that became staples in the series. GTA 3 does not have that sort of luxury. Alright, so we've got our target here with the giant arrow. You'll get used to that. And 2 baseball bat hits will completely incapacitate him. So we'll take this nice looking stallion here, and I'll edit in the second vehicle showcase. Alright, see you in a bit. The Stallion is the only convertible in GTA 3. It comes in both roofed and unroofed varieties, though you have to find them separately. There's no way to actually get the roof on the car or take it off. The Stallion is not very suited for doing missions. It can be quite good at unique stunt jumps because of its good speed and its good airtime, and because of its lightweight, it can actually spin out very easily, and it is not very durable. So you will often find like this, where you will be spinning around when turning corners. It is a lot easier to handle at low speeds, as with any car, though it's not really going to do you much good unless you're just cruising around the city. The Stallion is not one of my favourite cars. It never has been, and it's not really very useful in any situation. Alright, so let's go get this car resprayed. That was the instruction given by Luigi, so we will have to go through with that. Oh, driving a bit crazy here. Whoa. Oh shit. Luckily, respraying the car also fixes any damage that might have been incurred, and it will also get rid of any wanted level you may have. And unlike in other games, respraying your car in GTA 3 will get rid of the wanted level instantly. There will not be any flashing stars. Unfortunately, the pay and spray there decided to spray the car the exact same colour that it already was, so you're not going to see that in action just yet.
You want fight? Go buy yourself a gun. You want knowledge?
Okay, well, there's no real reason for me to show how saving works. You just go to your safe house. So, I'll see you next time. I'm just gonna hunt this guy down in his car. So, I'll see you then on Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 3.